Aaron Ramsey has now become a highly respected figure at Arsenal because of his great work for the club. Ramsey has proven to be a dangerous midfielder who has the knack of scoring important goals and creating a lot up for the Gunners. Ramsey has only assisted twice in several Premier League appearances so far this season, but he's still in demand in the market. He has refused to sign a new contract with Arsenal, which indicates that he wants to leave. There are many clubs, including Liverpool, Juventus and AC Milan, who are interested in signing the Welsh midfielder, and because of his high ambitions, Ramsey could change clubs next season. Adrien Rabiot isn't really cherishing life at Paris Saint-Germain as much as would have wanted to. With the lack of competition irking him, Rabiot has made it quite clear that he doesn't intend on signing a new contract with PSG and will be free agent in the summer of 2019. That decision has sparked interest from many European heavyweights, including Liverpool and Barcelona. Those two clubs are especially urging to make Rabiot sign pre-contracts with them in January, which will allow him to join next season. Many fans were left surprised early this year when Premier League giants tried to steal away Wilfried Zaha from Crystal Palace. Despite scoring 9 goals for Palace last season and being a major reason for their survival in the Premier League, Zaha's ability was still doubted by some. It could be assumed that big clubs didn't feel him to be inconsistent enough at the top. But Zaha has silenced those doubters, having already scored 3 goals from Palace's first 5 games. If he continues his stunning form, he will be snatched up by Premier League giants. Tottenham Hotspur were interested in signing him last season, and if they put in a solid offer, Zaha could be changing clubs in 2019. For Lorenzo Insigne, scoring goals in Serie A has almost become routine stuff for the past few seasons. Napoli star striker has been revealing at the club over the past few seasons and being a prime reason for the club's rise to the top of the Italian Serie A. Insigne has already scored 5 goals in 7 appearances for the club this season, which is 4 less than what he scored in the entirety of the Serie A last season. Insigne's amazing goal-scoring ability has attracted the interest from many clubs, including Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea. Maurizio Sarri would love the Italian working again with him, and with Napoli failing to win things, Insigne could be inspired to change clubs soon. Mario Götze hasn't really become the star he was destined to be ever since scoring the winner in Germany's World Cup final win over Argentina 4 years ago. Since then, Götze's game has regressed and some persistent injuries haven't helped his case. Götze has only made 2 appearances for Borussia Dortmund this season and doesn't seem to be in their immediate plans at all. A change of clubs could be great for Götze right now, and what could be even better is a reunion with the former coach Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur are interested in signing Götze sometime next year. In order to prove himself to still have the capability of performing at the top, Götze should look to move elsewhere next season. Alvaro Morata's move to Chelsea has been complete bust, as he's struggling to make the kind of impact he is expected of for the Blues. Morata has only scored a single goal so far this season and is mostly being switched with Olivier Giroud. The Spaniard doesn't seem to be comfortable playing in the Premier League at all and could be looking for an exit if his underwhelming form continues. Morata is allegedly interested in going back to Italy. With both Juventus and AC Milan monitoring his situation at Chelsea, the Spaniard definitely wants regular football and for his career to get back on track, which could compel him to change clubs next year to make that happen. Being one of the most dangerous strikers in Italian football right now, Mauro Icardi's stock in the European scene is rising with each passing year. The Inter Milan captain made quite the impact in the UEFA Champions League match against Tottenham Hotspur recently. Scoring a great goal against the English side, Icardi has proven to be strong, clever striker for Inter and has driven them forward with his fantastic goal-scoring ability. Icardi has also gained strong interest from European giants like Real Madrid and rival Juventus. While he has maintained utmost loyalty to Inter, their inability to challenge for titles and Icardi wishes to thrive at the top could compel the Argentine to leave Inter if Madrid comes calling next year. Things are not alright at all for Paul Pogba at Manchester United. With the French midfielder being at war with manager Jose Mourinho for some time now, Pogba might have 4 goals and assisted few so far this season, but he isn't entirely happy with Mourinho's style at the club and United's inability to challenge at the top. While he decided to stay on with the club for another year, Pogba will probably push for transfer next season. Barcelona have already indicated the interest in signing him, and that might happen in next year. It could be the biggest signing of the summer transfer window next season, as Pogba will challenge clubs looking for glory at the top of football. Ever since the introduction of Cristiano Ronaldo, Paulo Dybala has been forced to change his style at Juventus, as he is no longer the prime attacker of the team. Dybala has changed into the supporter role to Ronaldo, and his game has been hampered by all the changes. The fact that the avid goalscorer has only scored a single goal so far this season proves how he is struggling to cope up with the pressure. Dybala has garnered interest from Manchester United and Real Madrid recently after rumors of him being unhappy at Juventus started to garner. With Juventus allegedly needing money to make up for Ronaldo's signing, they could be forced to sell Dybala in a big money move in the summer of 2019. It almost seemed destined that Neymar will be joining Real Madrid when rumors started to heat up during the FIFA World Cup about the Brazilian wanting to leave PSG. But Neymar has since pledged his loyalty to them and has scored 7 goals in 8 appearances for them this season. While Neymar will try his best to win the UEFA Champions League with PSG this season, he must hate wasting his talents at the club. He definitely wants to go back playing in a competitive environment and will hope Real Madrid's interest for him sparks up again. Madrid might go for Galactico signing next season if they fail to win something big this time, and Neymar could be that blockbuster capture next year.